Hi everyone, welcome back to Blackjack. I'm Blackjack Gaviani, and it is 10:41 at night. How is it hotter than it was when I recorded earlier? That's right, now remember what we were gonna do. Oh, that's a bad idea. I mean, you know, whenever you climb things like this in a game, you gotta start humming the Snake Eater theme in your head, right? Darkness and the silence tonight. Come on, and hopefully this will get us around. Yep, there we go. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I can make it up much farther. It looked like there was a whole bunch of stuff. Like, don't those things up in the sky look like the Skylands? But it looked like when we looked at this area from a distance, we'd be able to just keep climbing. But then it also looked like a staircase, rather than a big thingy in the wall that seems to be the case. Not for honor, but for you. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this, am I? Frickin' frickle frick. Nah. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything up here after all that build up, huh? At least let us survive the fall back down. Okay, fine. Let's... Oh, it's a pagoda. We spent all that time trying to climb a pagoda when we could have just... I bet all of you yesterday were all like, and then, yeah. I mean, Link probably has fed on several tree frogs at this point in his career. Oh. Hello. Huh. Well, I'm gonna try. Gonna try the old standard here. Okay, Okay, why is there a pagoda that leads to this? Okay, well, you know what? There was a location I found around here that I thought was pretty interesting. Hang on. Do I have? Yes, I do. I do have the tier from that area. Yeah, see, look, we came all the way from over there. God, doesn't it feel like we just, like we came from so much farther, though? Okay, so I came across this little area right here. Welcome. On this land sits the sacred shrine entrusted to me. My task is to guide visitors toward the sacred shrine with these words. Give keys, born of water, to the 3 altars. The sacred shrine will appear. Water can sometimes change its form. I hope my meaning is clear. Now, I spent a while trying to do all kinds of shit with, like... that's not it. With, like... the opal sword. I tried summoning Sidon again. But no, you know what I need to do? Is none of those things. Okay, no. Okay. Yeah. Turns out what I have to do... pick up... is like pick up one of these things and like use it to create a block. Frick, I don't know how to create a block. And then like you use the fire to adjust it. But see, look at that. This is a freaking dragon. Okay. Pick up. I don't quite know how to use this. Okay, yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. That's just all I know is that you're supposed to use that to make a block of ice. You're supposed to tailor it to the sizes by using the... Oh, nope. Come on. Pick up, Link! Yeah, I don't know how to create a block. Maybe I'm supposed to take it down to the water? Down by the water, down by the old main drag. Seasons rub me wrong. The summer swells are gone. So knock me down, tear me up, and I would bear it all broken just to fill my cup. Down on the water and down on the old main drag. Okay, so I carried the wrong one. What? I was gonna say, standing in front of it probably isn't a good idea, but it was somehow fine? Oh, hey, look, I can attach them. Easier carrying. What? 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 Okay, what the hell? I attached them, and then it doesn't work? Oh. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, any of the top ones... Is it a hydrant? No, it is not. Okay, so... Where'd it go? Oh, for cracking ice. Really? 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 Okay. Alright, whatever. Frickin'... Come on. Trying to figure out the fastest route over here. The song I was singing earlier, by the way, is Down by the Water by the Decemberists. Okay, come on. No, Link. A little closer. Okay, and... yeah, and over and over and away from the fire. Your behavior is a threat. Now, you're the one who gave me the frickin' assignment, okay? That's all I can tell you. You were the one who gave me the assignment. Let's see what it says when I talk to it again. Oh, okay. Neat. Yeah, so that's gone. But these are back. Or here. Down by the water and down by the old main drag. Come on. No. Bad naughty skeletons. Come on. No. Yeah. Yeah, that desperate, huh? Yeah. Yeah. How about that, huh? Frickin' losers. Okay, and... Hopefully. Ah! There we go. Mm. We're just growing potatoes all over Hyrule. Mm. Wonderful. Magnificent. You have discovered the sacred shrine. This means the task I was given is complete. It has taken a long time, but I have done it at last. My task is complete now that you have discovered the shrine. My next directive begins now. I will watch over this sacred shrine. Well, that's good. I thought you were just gonna, like, fall apart or something. It's good to have purpose in life. Jochishu Shrine. Season rubs me wrong. The summer swells are gone. Oh. Awesome. Oh, let's see what we got here. Big battery. Awesome. Hey, Rauru, can you do me a favor? Can you tell that little robot outside to just go find its own purpose in life? I don't think it'll listen to me. Sonia, maybe you? Give me a little help. Okay, you know what? I think we have dawdled long enough. I say now. Right? I say that. Knowing that this is a game where you are supposed to dawdle. Let's see what Robot Friend says. Thank you for returning to the land of my sacred shrine. My task is complete now that you have discovered the shrine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go back to Kakariko. We've been there. And we didn't do anything. Down by the old main drag. Okay. Okay, so did all that. Okay. I don't remember when the translator guy was going to come back. Okay, yeah, we talked to Corey. Yeah, we talked to Corey up there. Hang on. My nose is like really itching, but it's like right here. My glasses were preventing me from getting to it. How about that? Okay, yeah, so... Oh, okay, that's just that. Okay, yeah. Slurp. And there they go. You know, it's funny, for as much as Link has gone through in his short life, like, he's gotta be no older than 20 by now, right? Maybe a little older than 20. But, you know, minus the years that he spent in stasis, because nothing was really happening to him during that point, you know? He didn't mentally or physically develop at all. He's still effectively 17 years old, or however old he was before he got himself killed. So... But for as horrible and as, you know, absolutely gut-wrenching as his life has been to this point, he still finds joy in the simple things, you know? You know, he likes winning a prize. He likes, he sings when he cooks. And he even added some new songs in this game. He enjoys when people compliment him. You know, like remember when you get the Gerudo outfit, he's like, oh shucks. I heard you don't need that in this game, that they just let you in. And just imagine shows up in the full chic outfit and everyone's just like, what? Hey, you there! Come here! Did that guy just look like Mr. Garrison? Oh god, he still kinda does. Oh god, how do you do Mr. Garrison's voice? Haven't you heard? Strictly forbidden to get near that ring ruined by Princess Zelda's orders, okay? So you better be on your way. You heard me. Princess Zelda came out to Kakariko Village the other day, told everyone to steer clear of that ring ruin, okay? She left in a hurry, so I didn't quite catch the why of it all, okay? She surely noticed these ruins could come crumbling down at any time. I know I sound absolutely nothing like Mr. Garrison. There's just so many voices I can't do. I just need to keep away so I don't get injured, okay? I'm sure that's where concerns are coming from. Actually, he kind of looks like... What? Okay, alright, fine. Oh my god, I gotta listen to the whole spiel again. The ring ruins are the most intriguing ruins I've researched. Especially this one, the way part of it floats up there. You had the foresight to focus on all these special ruins and invite the survey team to take a look right away. Is the... Oh my god, that's Paya! Hey girl, how you doing? Yeah, I'm impressed, Chief Paya. Oh, I'm no chief. I just couldn't refuse my predecessor when she decided to pass the title to me rather suddenly. I'm really a chief in name only, since I only have I still have a great deal to... Is that you, Master Link? I'm so happy that I get to see you again. I'm overjoyed that both you and Princess Zelda are safe, Master Link. What? Princess Zelda is still missing? That just confuses the matter even more. You see, I actually met with the princess not too long ago. It was immediately after the upheaval. Princess Zelda came here to Kakariko Village. She ordered us all to stay far away from the ring ruin that floats above us, no matter what. I saw her myself, the princess, right before my eyes. She left as soon as she arrived. I wasn't able to ask her anything more about those unusual instructions. We thought it was to protect the villagers from harm. This ruin does look like it could crash down at any moment. That's what Paya and I suspect, at least. But still, I know you would not misspeak, Master Link, especially on a matter of such importance. How confusing. Oh, my apologies, Master Link. I was so pleased to see you. I completely forgot common courtesy. Please allow me to introduce Mr. Tauro, an esteemed member of the Zonai survey team. Invited him here to investigate the ring ruins that fell on our village. I've kind of told him that young men between the ages of 20 to 25 don't wear shirts in this village, so if you could just humor me, wink wink, nudge nudge, know what I mean, know what I mean? He has incredibly deep knowledge of the Zonai civilization. He's even familiar with Zonai script. He's truly an incredibly talented individual.
Oh.
It's clear that the floating ring ruin that we were forbidden to explore is a unique and incredibly valuable find. Oh god, I just realized what voices I was doing for them. I was just doing Arvin and Nimona for them. Which means I was doing Arvin and Irida. So, yeah. You see, when you start... I could do a lot of voices, but you know how it is. Several more ring ruins of such a shape have fallen down around the village. Most have broken apart in some way. What's fascinating is that a stone slab was found at each site. Deciphering the text showed that each slab contained rather interesting content, including mention of sages. There's still so much we don't understand.
Oh.
I think that perhaps the ring floating in the air also is a slab that makes mention of the sages. I can't investigate, as that would go against Princess Zelda's direct orders. If only I could meet with her again. I'm sure I could persuade her to change her mind.
Oh.
In any case, I'm having trouble squaring your story about Princess Zelda with the Princess Zelda we met. If everything is alright, why won't she show herself? Yes, I remember she was quite, I believe the term is down bad for ruins. I don't think you're necessarily using that term correctly. She must have some reason. Until we find out Princess Zelda's true intentions, we have no choice but to trust her and leave that ruin alone. As the chief of the Sheikah tribe, she takes the duties she inherited from her grandmother Impa seriously, and she draws strength in her own way from being a gentle soul at heart. There's gentle, and then there's meek, you know? Considerable affection for Link, in part because of her grandmother's many tales about the hero who defeated the Calamity. I mean, she grew up listening to tales of the hero who, got absolutely fucking murked by the Calamity. Dorian! Oh, is that really you? Link! Why, it's been some time. You gave me quite a shock. I didn't expect to see you appear here in our village. Right now, too, while our chief is... She is standing right there. I suppose you haven't heard. The former chief, Lady Impa, retired. Now Lady Paya is the chief of Kakariko village. I've been working as her assistant, but... Lady Paya is ignoring her responsibilities. She won't listen to anything I say. All these ring ruins have her full attention. I took the bowls away. The mysterious ruins that appeared due to the upheaval, with strange dome-like protrusions, were called shrines. They are believed to be from the Zonai civilization, but exact details regarding these shrines are unknown. It's probably Tauro's writing, isn't it? When observing shrines as well as fallen ruins, take note of their shape, the sky above, and the surrounding environment. Large holes appeared all over the world after the upheaval. They release gloom and are known as chasms. Gloom is physically harmful to people. Direct contact should be avoided. If the effects of gloom are making you feel ill, evacuate from the chasm immediately. Before entering any chasm, be sure to ask permission from Joshua, the leader of the chasm. We of the Zonai team were founded and tasked by Princess Zelda to study ruins and ancient documents. Through the lens of archaeological understanding, it is her hope that we will uncover the deep history of Hyrule. Due to the upheaval, many ruins from the Zonai civilization came crashing down from the sky. We have known very little of the Zonai, but we may now have evidence that their culture once flourished in the sky above. Oh, it's not his writing then. Our chief executive is Tauro, the first individual in the world to find a clue to deciphering Zonai scripts. Our current surveys are wholly focused on learning more about the Zonai civilization. Research results are shared out to specialists at the base in Kakariko Village. Get rid of my picture, huh? Oh, that's nice. Pink trees. It's not cherry blossoms per se, but hey. Hey, Paya. I'm chief now. Yes, Journal of Various Worries. I don't think I'll ever find a bed that's as comfortable as the stone slab in the ring ruins. It's so cool and comfortable. I may never be able to sleep on a regular bed, no matter how soft, ever again. You figure it out later, for better or worse. Anyone know how to treat gloom sickness? Anything helps. If you have information, bring it to Lasley right away. Monsters appeared at the ring ruin out among the hills that lead west of here, disrupting my research. I don't know if they're capable of dealing with something like this. I'm not from the village, so I hope it's okay for me to ask. The cuckoos used to lay their eggs in front of the store, but they've been wandering off somewhere in the mornings. Those dang cuckoos laying their eggs. Well, oh, you lay on those eggs for our business. The secret base is a secret just between me and Mommy. So no one is allowed to follow me ever. That's what makes it secret, not Katla. You still haven't told Katla, huh? You still haven't told Katla about her mom, huh? One day, Grandmother said to me, "You've grown up, Paya." It took me by surprise, so I simply nodded. She nodded back and said, "It's settled, as of today you are the chief." And so it was. Suddenly, I was the chief. But what can I hope to achieve? Honestly, using Irida's voice for her is kind of working. Just like my grandmother, I do have Dorian as my aide, for which I'm grateful, yet for some reason he seems troubled. Grandmother has become obsessed with old books. I'm hesitant to reach out to her with my concerns. I fear this chief's hat that Grandmother has given me is too heavy for me to bear. Literally, it rather hurts my head. It happened suddenly without warning. I was so frightened by the impact. It was as though someone had taken hold of this world and given it a violent shake. The air grew stagnant, weapons decayed, and ruins fell from a somber sky shrouded in dark clouds. How fortunate that none of the villagers were injured. As for the village itself, has been utterly transformed. 5 large ring-shaped ruins fell down upon the village, and a large opening in the ground has been spotted at East Hill. Even with everything that was happening, Grandmother said she was going out to set out on a journey with Kato. I tried to stop her from going at a time like this, but she insisted that such times are precisely when she must go. I had no choice but to bid her farewell. Her eyes seemed to wordlessly say that she was shouldering some great mission. There were 11 peculiar symbols depicted in the books Grandmother was reading. Could they somehow be related to her sudden departure? I told Pura of Lookout Landing about our village's situation. She said ring-shaped ruins are incredibly unusual. Realizing this could be a good opportunity to help with the village, I yawned first, and then I made arrangements with the Zonai survey team at once. I returned home to greet them, and that's when Princess Zelda arrived at the village. She seemed almost like a doll of herself. The same outside, but no spirit within. I could not hide my uncertainty. I asked her if Cole had stolen her spirit again. She didn't know what I was talking about. She said nothing about it, but I told her I had a vision with a giant metal monstrosity called a train. She said I was seeing things. She forbade anyone from entering the broken and partially floating ruin, and then she left, just like that. She did not mention the village's awful condition or have any words of kindness for our villagers. The Zonai survey team has arrived at the village. The leader, Tauro, is truly incredible. He's already found a clue in the quest to decipher the Zonai writing. I tentatively named the ruins that fell upon our village the Ring Ruins. It seemed the obvious choice. Villagers had treated me with such warmth. They even embraced my decision for us to coexist with the Ring Ruins. Of their own volition, Some of our villagers volunteered to aid research and others for patrol duty. It is humbling to behold. Dorian's sweet little daughter Coco even crafted souvenir items called ring garlands. Before I knew it, our days of never having visitors had passed. Our quiet village seems to have regained its vigor. Before all else, we must learn more about the ring ruins. It is my responsibility as chief to see that it is done. I intend to fulfill my duties as chief in a manner that is slightly different from my grandmother's way. I'm actually leaving the house every day. Gone is the chief who sits in her hall with quiet wisdom. That is what the village needed of her then, but no longer. I must keep moving forward so that when she returns I can greet my dear grandmother with a triumphant smile. Ah, yes, I had seen something about how Pura split her diary into 4 parts so no one could find them all. Perhaps it's a side effect from returning to my previous farm from 100 years ago, but I had a dream about that time. Back then, Robbie and I did whatever we pleased at the Royal Ancient Lab. Age reversal experimentation explosions, warping failure explosions, explosion prevention device explosions. I recall us trying things that would likely have gotten tossed out if Impa and Princess Zelda hadn't covered for us. Impa scolded me often, but never too harshly. Those were fun times. I haven't decided where to hide 3 of my 4 diary volumes yet. It's a good idea to hide one of them away in my own room. I've been at Lookout Landing a lot lately. Maybe I should go back to the lab in Hateno Village to place the diary. Although, the entry I read kind of implied it would be under here, so... Oh, damn. Because it was something like someplace Impa would sit on. Well, let's go with one of each, yeah? I think that's good. Oh man, that sizzle. Plump. Yay! Go and bring peace to the world. Yep. Whoops. Okay. Ah. Hey, kids. Ah, look at her hair. It's that... I don't know you. And I shouldn't talk to strangers, but... Are you talking to familiar strangers anymore? Oh my god. Coco's so big! I thought they were twins! I'm sorry I don't come to visit more often. I want to, but Princess Zelda said I mustn't go near the ring closest to your grave. I don't know why. Paya, I mean the chief, doesn't know either. She said she's worried. Must be hard to be an adult, huh? I thought they were twins! Oh my gosh! Oh, I already have pot lit, okay. Okay, there's this guy who came down roughly around... Oh, I guess Dorian's there too.
Oh.
If that ring ruin closed off, I can't reach the cemetery, but it's the thought that counts, not the place. I'm sure my wife will hear my words wherever I say them. It's time to talk to Mother! We'll pray together!
Oh.
When we pray, we'll pray as a family. I'm so proud of the fine young woman you're growing up to be. Oh, here's some quest. Hey, Bucket! I remember that name. You don't forget a name like that. Hey there, kid! Did you come to see the ring ruins too? We might bump into each other when you're running around the village seeing the sights. If you want to learn about the ring ruins, be sure to ask the Zonai survey team here, or the village chief. Not only the most amazing sight to see in Hyrule, all the ruins that fell everywhere, these ring-shaped wonders are only in this village, 5 of them. I found a stone slab with Zonai writing in 4 of them. These ancient messages are the main reason I came to this village. Problem is, I have an extreme fear of heights. My legs start shaking if I'm even on the 2nd floor of a house. Never a ring ruin fell somewhere high up. No. Yep. Forget it. I can't even get close. Wish I could find out what's going on the stone slabs in each of those ruins. You know, it's written on the stone slates. It's amazing. I could never climb to such a height. I have so much respect for you. Oh, what did they say? I honestly don't remember. Oh, it's that thing. I thought those sages were nearly as strong and wise as Princess Zelda herself. Thank you for telling me about that slab. There's really fascinating stuff. There's 3 left. I can only imagine what discoveries lie in store. Just to see more was written on them. And this ancient battle. You don't think the people is some kind of sign of the Demon King's resurrection, do you? Just went through that a few years ago. I don't know if I can live through another one. I can't be right. I must be overthinking things. Yes? If you get her perch, I'm actively recording right now. Okay, let's see. Oh, I don't have any other ones. Looks like the chickens are being well outfitted. Or, this isn't even the chicken hut. Okay, so you put one of those sun flowers in there. And that does something, I guess. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, okay, that's just the water. You just fling yourself onto that and whoa! Okay. Hey Mom, I want to show you something. Let me see if I can... There it is. Look at that. The angry chicken.
Here, I'm gonna have to do this because...
Okay.
It's outside,
But,
I think.
yeah, it is. But Mom, I am actively recording, so...
Yeah.
Ah, Link, good of you to come. Too curious to stay away, eh? What a droll sense of humor. It's me, Wordsworth, the ancient Hyrulean scholar you met at Lookout Landing. Aren't you curious about my findings here, Link? I really wish I could remember all the voices I give to everyone. Here's a picture of the stone slab that fell from the sky at Lookout Landing. I managed to decipher the inscription on it using my notes on ancient Hyrulean I had in storage at this research lab. Here's what it says. Once held die Honor als Högmel to King Raru und Queen Sonja, thereafter to his sister und to Princess Zelda. Her on this greatest stand on 12 more, withal making that meantime with the royal family. So make the hero remembrance preserving for the sake of him on whom our hope rests. There's not much to go on, but you can clearly read the names of King Rauru and Queen Sonja, the founders of Hyrule. Name Zelda is clearly legible elsewhere in the text. The author finishes by saying that she will write about the royal family's daily lives in 13 segments. Certainly seems to be a royal diary, or left behind by a chamberlain or someone of equivalent station. The part that catches my attention is the third name mentioned, Zelda. There's no record of anyone by that name in any of the other texts we've unearthed so far. But there's evidence the name Zelda is much older than the princess. It dates all the way back to Hyrule's founding. What's written here must be the start of a first-hand account of Hyrule. There's the number 13 there. Is there 12 more stone tablets to be found? If a royal chamberlain really left these. It's an interesting perspective of the day-to-day life of the era, one the history books don't mention. There's so much we could learn here of King Rauru, Queen Sonia, or even this curious woman named Zelda. No stone tablets left. Fascinating. If you happen to find more stone tablets on your trails, get some kind of visual evidence of them and show them to me. Make sure there's a nice reward in it for you. Okay. You're not actually just gonna teach me how to... Oh! Calip's journal, okay. Hey, Calip would attract you to... I'm certain that Tauru, no one else, is the man who can help the world see my indescribable worth. I learned Tauru has done nothing but surprise me since I joined the Gemini survey team. One day, I arrived at the research station to find him sitting on bare earth as he stared at a stone slab. I wished him a good morning, and to that he turned to me and said, "Ah, Caleb, sorry I didn't notice you working overtime today, huh?" I thought back to the night before. As I was heading in, I saw Tauru sitting on bare earth examining a stone slab. It hit me. He had stayed up all through the night, puzzling over the slab, never moving from his perch. Speaking of perches. Hey, no. Come here. No. I felt a profound envy of his ability to focus so completely on that the passing of time escaped his notice, and making him Canadian all of a sudden. It's the researcher's duty to use this wisdom and intuition to bring to light historical truths from the ruins which the ruins we keep secret. We carry on the work of our forebears and continue our pursuit tirelessly, then pass what we learn to those who come after. Later, Tauru understands well that this is not a task that can be completed in a single generation. He says his way he wants to make so many discoveries, even the credit to whom they belong is lost. That's the sort of man Tauru is. But I, Dr. Caleb, won't be so easily satisfied. My discoveries will be noteworthy, to be sure, but it is my name that I want to live on forever. Not just in people's memories, but in books, stone tablets, and if I may be a trifle modest, landmarks. Caleb Valley, Caleb River, the Caleb Hills, my dreams recognize no boundaries. This, I've noticed, has shown up in a few places. Okay, so where did the chickens get moved to? So we know they're still around. Because we read the diary about them. So if I go over here like he's still gonna yell at me. Okay. I actually thought I was on the other side of town by now. Okay. Before you go, I'll add an extra little bit of love to it. Mwah! There you go. Oh, I thought I would get to wear. Okay. I thought I was gonna get it, you know, like how... I thought it was just gonna be like here, and it was gonna be a little hat that I could wear. I'm trying to speak. Huh? What? Yeah. Oh, does this mean I get to attach it somewhere? I think we could. I don't know. It feels like we should be able to put it somewhere. Okay, well, there's some chickens. Vulcan's pumpkins, okay. Ah, the demon chickens of yore. Huh. Oh, welcome. Sorry, I must have drifted off. I'm so tired lately. Look, I know it won't help to talk about it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. My grandmother's really sick. I'm running the shop while my little sister Leslie is looking after her. I'm just sort of getting by. We're both so exhausted. I'm sorry about this, but we really need money for grandmother's treatment. I've had to hike up the prices on everything we have in stock. It's just for now, though. As soon as grandmother's healthy again, I can set our prices back to normal. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting to find this here. I know I shouldn't bring my home situation into the shop with me. Nice to get it off my chest, but I probably shouldn't have dumped all that on a customer. Okay. Time to salvage my professionalism. I'm so sorry about that. Allow me to welcome you to Enchanted. Anyway, you can't get your hands on CC brand fashion unless you go southeast to Hateno Village. Why go there when you can meet all your fashion needs right here? We serve both style and quality. The CC brand is a fashion phenomenon that's getting brand attention all over Hyrule. I can't believe such a hot brand came out of Hateno Village in Necluda. I hope my sister can go there to study fashion, but the situation at home, well... Sorry about that, don't mind me! You see, my grandmother's sick in bed with a strange illness, and my little sister Leslie volunteered to take care of her. Leslie's supposed to be studying fashion out southeast in Hateno Village by now. She loves her grandmother so much that she's put her dreams on hold. Sorry about this, we really need money for grandmother's treatment. Okay, well... I'll leave you to it. I'm trying to remember exactly where it is they live. Looks like the plum orchard's still there. What to do? That's right, grandmother's health isn't gonna... Clarice's so busy running the clothing shop. So to do it myself. Find a cure for my grandmother. Are you a traveler? I guess it doesn't really matter who you are, so long as you're willing to listen. See, it's my grandmother. She got you close to that nasty gloom stuff, and now she's sick and bedridden. I didn't put the camera out great. Porridge is about the only thing she can keep down right now, too. Trying to mix ingredients that can help with gloom sickness. None of them have had any effect. I need to cook a porridge that will make my grandmother better, and I need to do it soon. I don't really know anything about it myself other than what it does to you when you touch it. My grandmother was cleaning up East Hill for the survey team when she first noticed the chasm. We know now that the chasm is the source of gloom, but she had no idea. She tried to take a look, she got exposed. There's gotta be an ingredient that counteracts gloom sickness somewhere out there, right? It's my grandmother's favorite, made of Hylian rice, fresh milk, and wild greens. I don't normally think to mix those ingredients, but it's surprisingly good. I bought a bunch of Hylian rice and milk from the merchants who travel the road to the west, so I'm not hurting for those. Just found that crucial ingredient that fights off gloom sickness. It's a lot better after talking to you. Thanks for listening. Okay. I have some anti-gloom stuff, right? I've made anti-gloom stuff. I know I have. Jeez, I know I have. So the pine cone is down here? I know I found some. I don't know who you are, but I'm sorry you have to see me like this. Dealing with illness, and I don't have the strength to get up. At the clothing shop, please talk to Clary. Well, I tried. And chicken. And a well. La, la, la. Okay, come on, let go. Oh, interesting. Here we go. Hi, honeybird. Kind of can't see in some of these areas. I don't know why. Gosh. Maybe I'll find that ingredient down here. Oh, hello. Aha, look at that down here, huh? My beloved husband always gives his all when working in service of others. I admire that about him. Working himself to the bone ever since being granted the honor of guarding Lady Impa. I wish for him to always be in good health and good spirits. So I made a tough meat stuffed pumpkin using fortified pumpkin and fresh meat. Oh God! This is Dorian's wife, isn't it? I was thrilled that he kept saying it was tasty and going back for more. I hope it filled his heart as well as his stomach. Oh no, it is. This is the recipes she wanted to learn from her mother. My little Katla, my perfect girl. I love her so much. She's truly the apple of my eye. Speaking of apples, she seems to have quite the taste for hot buttered apple. She's like an adorable little squirrel, stuffing her cheeks full of them. If I could, I would cook an endless amount of apples and goat butter to keep my little one happy. Coco is my precious treasure. As a sibling, she's an absolute sweetheart. She cares so deeply for her little sister. Ever since Katla was born, Coco doesn't ever whine or complain anymore. She whined and complained constantly after you died, lady. Katla's a terrible daughter, will never do anything right. Coco's a terrible daughter that will never do anything right. She probably would say the same about Katla if Katla didn't, made the same basic mistakes. Only Mommy knows that Coco loves her energizing honey apples. It's not difficult to collect honey. As long as I carry fire with me, the bees won't attack. Go to any lengths to see my Coco smiling face. Even a few bee stings here or there are well worth it. Oh my gosh. Mom had some secrets of her own. Of course, they were absolutely nothing compared to the secrets Dad was keeping, but... la 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 la. Hasty steamed tomatoes. Nice. But yeah, Coco kind of had a big problem with self-esteem. Like a big one. Coco's a terrible daughter who'll never do anything right. Birds should not be shedding the feathers that much. Kinda hoping there'd be frogs or something in there. Ah. Golden apple! I know you know what that means. I know you know what an apple is. Kind of hoping there'd be books over there or something. Ah. I don't need it.
Oh.
With everyone making such a fuss about these ring ruins, I'm glad to see a young lad like you visit my humble arrow shop. You must be a fine archer. If Lurelin Village had more archers like you, then maybe things wouldn't have happened like they did.
Ah.
There.
Ma. Oh.
Folks just don't appreciate a good arrow anywhere. You keep on stopping by even if it's just to sell. Got it? If you want to hear about my hometown, I can talk your ear off. Lurelin Village is a small fishing town on the southeastern coast. Maybe out of the way, but as shops and such you'll find only there. Our village is a lovely place, but then it was seized by pirates and everyone had to abandon the village. The villages are scattered all over now. Later, the village is desperate to save Lurelin, but who knows what'll happen. Sorry, I didn't mean to take us in such dark directions.
Ma.
No help in it. Now then, back to work. Seeing someone look at these arrows reminds me of my husband. There's this time he was a regular master archer. I wonder where he is now.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah. Rakuda eyeball. Rakuda wing. You don't have the other arrows in stock though, huh? More chickens. Oh.
Hi.
Hello, welcome. I'm sorry, the old fellows who stock this place are busy driving off monsters. They've all gone to the ring ruin that's among the hills that lead west of the village. So as you can see, we've almost run out of goods. Those two, they just don't get along. It's going to stand in the way of them taking care of that problem up there. I can't go and check on them, and the longer they're away, the more worried I get. Codger's quarrel, there we go. Dear me, apologies for going on and on about my old worries. What can I help you with? As you recommend the swift carrots that my mister grows, but here's the problem. He's gone off with that other old fella to drive out monsters that live in one of the ring ruins. That's among the hills and lead west of the village. So he's not here to tend to his garden, and that's why we're pretty much out of stock. Okay. Okay. Okay, 30 rupees for some carp. I mean, as it is, you should be... Oh, look at that. I can't sell this at all. Looks important. I couldn't possibly accept that. I don't get away from this place too often, so I appreciate you showing me such interesting things. Stop by any time. Are these scales functional? Let me see. That may be too large. Oh, they're not scales. Okay, sure. Well, we tried. Oh. Welcome, friend. Balance feeling heavy and come to the right place. Any bed in this inn, it's yours for paltry 10,000 rupees. I'm joking. You should see the look on your face. Yeah, I don't even work here. I stopped by hoping to catch some Z's and the owner up and asked me to keep an eye on the place. So he needed to go make up the business for every team 10, so he'd be right back, but I don't think he's coming back. I went to look for him, but there are 4 tent camps in this village and only one me. Should we track down the owner and tell him to come back, Hardy? Come across some sleepy-looking guy spacing out. You found your man. Yeah, so as it is, I am going to stop here. We've already gone just a skosh over our usual limit. And, I am thinking that, well, tomorrow, like actual tomorrow. This is going up on the 14th, but this is still the 12th, meaning that actual tomorrow is still my birthday. Then, I might just wear this, like, all day tomorrow. Like, I mean, you might have seen videos already if I actually did do it, but yeah. I don't know. See anyone step up? No. No biting. No biting. Come on. Step. Oh, yeah. Now that people are actually watching, you actually step up, huh? Wanna... Oh, she doesn't want to get close to the microphone. The microphone's right here, and it's huge. She's, she does not like... It's okay, bird. It's okay. It took me some getting used to as well. Anyway, until next time, I'm Blackjack Gabbiani, and it is almost freaking midnight, so happy birthday to me, I guess. I mean, it'll be, you know, a day and a half from now when this finally gets posted, but, close enough.